Good morning and welcome to another weekly vlog I've decided to do this week. I took a few days off just because I kind of needed to just not have a camera in my face for a few days, which is just nice sometimes, but it's also nice to film for a little bit. So I'm gonna do a few little kind of updates, to you guys, what I'm up to this week, every now and again. Today I decided to actually get dressed again. It's quite often. I think Jim pointed out in my last video, I kept saying every day, oh, I've decided to get dressed today, I've decided to get dressed, but never actually showed you when I couldn't be bothered getting dressed out of my pyjamas. I'll have you know, I definitely wear my pyjamas quite a bit recently, so it's, a miracle that I'm actually wearing clothes today that aren't pyjamas. I feel like the only clothes that exist at the moment are pyjamas and exercise stuff, so I thought I'd put this on. It's actually cold today. We had a weird week of weather. There was one day where it was absolutely boiling hot. I say that, Jim was cold. We went out for a walk and Jim was cold and I was hot, and I don't know why he was so cold, but it was hot, it was definitely hot. And we went out for a walk, and then the next day, was yesterday, freezing cold. Cold, windy, rainy, and I went for a long 10k run, and I'm really proud of myself because I've only really done 10k a handful of times. I've done a couple of 10k races and a couple of times on my own, but it's not often that I'll run 10k. But I thought yesterday was the perfect time to do it because the weather wasn't very nice. Obviously fewer people were out and about, only like hardcore runners were out and cyclists, so there wasn't many people to kind of dodge to make sure that I was social distancing, so that was really good. So I did that yesterday, so I was pleased with myself, and then I just got really hungry for the rest of the day and I ate a lot of food all day long because I was so hungry. And this morning's been a little bit of a slow start, and now I'm just going to get on with a few little things, bits and bobs that I've got to do around the house. First of all, I think I'm going to tidy my wardrobe a little bit before it needs that manic tidy of take everything out and put everything back in, because I do have to do that every now and again because it's gotten out of control. But because I kind of know the only bits that need tidying at the moment are like my t-shirts, basically my comfy clothes and my pyjamas and my exercise gear, I just kind of need to rearrange those little areas a little bit because the rest of it has not been touched in a long time, so that's fine. So before it gets out of control, I'm going to keep on top of it, if you get my gist. So I'm going to do that now. Before I tidy, actually, I'm just going to upload a video to my channel, a DIY one of me spray painting the door handles. Here's a sneak peek. Spray painted them, so you'll see that video before this one. It is up on my channel, so hopefully if I can figure out how to upload this. I've gone and put some I think I've uploaded it, and then I've just had an email saying that there's been like a copyright claim, which means that I put music on my video that I didn't mean to put on, or I've put music on my video that I thought was copyright, apparently isn't. You've got to be careful with these things. But anyway, I'll have a little check and see whether I can figure out what that is about, which means I'll probably have to redo the video a little bit and change the music, which is really annoying because I do this thing which Jim thinks nobody notices. Sometimes I'll do this thing where I need the music to really go with what's happening, and I like slow down what I'm doing, or speed up the footage to like coincide with the beat of the music, and Jim just thinks that that's a bit pointless because it's not a music video, but I get a bit carried away into it and like really need to get it right. So I think I've probably put the music to that video in accordance to like the pace of the video, the pace of the footage. So I'm gonna have to change it, which means that that won't be like that because I cannot be bothered going through it again and changing it in accordance to the music, to the new music. So just to let you know, that won't have that effect on that video probably. I don't know if that made any sense. I've decided on a track, and it's so strange how different music can make the feel of a video. This wasn't the feel it had before, but I kind of like it. Starts really slow, and then beat kind of kicks in a bit later on. Hang on. Yeah. I kind of like it. Anyway, go check out that video. It's up just before this one. is leftover noodles that Jim made last night for us. It's got Angus Aberdeen mincemeat in it, a little bit of chicken and some green beans and some prawns and lots of flavoursome stuff that Jim put in it to make it taste extremely nice. It doesn't look very appetising like just in this box here, but I'm going to heat it up and enjoy it. It tastes delicious. Morning. It's the same day as it was last time we spoke, isn't it, Jim?
Yep, it is.
What have I been up to this afternoon?
You have spent the last 2 hours asleep.
Sloop. I have no idea what happened. I was so like switched on this morning and so ready to do so many things. And then I just like fell asleep on the couch after lunch, didn't I?
Did.
And you were like, you just go to bed.
Fast asleep.
And I was freezing as well. Absolutely freezing. I'm really warm now because you've had the heating on. You chucked like a massive blanket over me as well.
Because you demanded it.
Well, yeah.
You're like, Jen! That's all I heard.
I did.
Jen!
I also messaged him on Facebook first. And then I shouted him because he didn't reply. Well, he didn't see it at all. He didn't just read it and go, fuck that. Not doing that for her. No chance. So Jim's just making me a cup of tea now. It's dinner time soon. It's now 5 o'clock.
Breakfast time.
Oh my god, that was a waste of makeup today, wasn't it? I put that on, ready for my productive day. I was like, I'm going to wear makeup today, make an effort. And then I fell asleep. Never mind. Have this cup of tea. Jim thinks I'm going to stay awake now till like midnight.
Well, at least.
Well, midnight, that's why I'm saying midnight, it's not
10 o'clock.
Really pleased with me, aren't you, Jim? You're slightly annoyed at me.
Very annoyed. Right, this is the DVD box. Inside it go DVDs.
It's the last one.
And we open it. We see a game disc. A game disc that wasn't even in there properly.
It's just chilling on there, resting, because we keep swapping round from what I've been watching Castle, and then Jim's been playing Uncharted and I've been watching him, and so we keep swapping the disc in and out.
But
and I just want it there for convenience.
Right next to this box. There's this box.
Well, I didn't look this morning because the other day when I did look for the box, it was hidden somewhere.
Like
I didn't look.
Next to each other.
Sorry.
It's disgraceful.
Does anyone else do this? Just put discs in random boxes? It's Jim's like, Jim hates it and I do it. Do you remember when I had CDs in my car and they were just all inside different boxes? But that's because, you know, when you're
lazy.
You're driving, obviously, you know, if I stop to like change it, I'm in a rush. So I like... Washing machine's on. I don't know if you can hear that in the background.
Like a trademark.
It's always on, yes. Just put a white wash on and it's actually sunny outside. Is it sunny? Is that sunny?
Yes.
Yes. Well, sometimes I say it's sunny and Jim's like, well, no, it's not.
It's on the verge of raining.
Well, I don't know.
Wait a minute. It's daytime.
Oh no. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for puffing up the pillows.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to head off to Aldi and just do a quick Aldi shop. We don't need too much today, luckily, so I'm going to just go off on my own and do it. Leave Jim here because it is a bit boring when one of us has to sit in the car. Yeah, I'm just going to go and do that. Get us some nibbles because I've been watching Jim play Uncharted. We just want some chocolate nibbles while we're gaming. Although I did just say I'm going to buy some grapes and nibble them as well, but if I'm buying both then I've got the choice then between grapes and chocolate. I'm probably going to choose chocolate, but we'll see how it goes. What are you going to get up to while I'm gone? Edit. Jim's editing for his channel videos. And you are the Onion King today. I see. We've put pulled pork in the slow cooker as well, so we've got some nice, well, it's not pulled pork, it's a joint of pork that will be pulled later. This is a mouthful. Do you want to explain it, Jim?
It's all very interesting. So what we do is we get some pork and we put it in a cooker that slowly cooks it over the course of 8 hours, and then we take it out and then we undo the string because it's big and we're trying to keep it together, and then we slowly but carefully shred the pork or pull it apart, and then it's there to eat.
Thanks.
Is that what you wanted me to do?
So much better, thank you. I was struggling with life.
That's pulled pork. It's a new invention.
Very exciting time of the week again. We're baking cookies. Not sure whether we made them last week actually. Did we make cookies last week?
We make cookies all the time.
Well, that's why I said it's that time of week where we're making cookies. Right, we're going to push everything out the way. Move them over this way. There's no room in this kitchen. It's too small. Too small! What is the surface first? This is how I melt butter. It's normal, are you? It's this, isn't it? Probably not butter. I just need to soften it a little bit because we did make a mistake. We didn't make a mistake last time. It's just, it was different. We didn't take the butter out of the fridge. So then we melted it in the microwave for a minute, and it was really easy to mix all the ingredients, but the cookies came out different because of the fact we did this. So
told you they were.
They're just, I don't know. It was easy to mix though. So much easier to mix. Right, we put the cookies away in the freezer now, so we freeze them, and then what we do is, yeah, each time we want a couple, we put them straight from the freezer into the cooker and cook them like that. The fact that I showed you the pile of grapes that I've just put together here, that's just to prove to you that we do eat healthy things as well as cookies sometimes. So we're gonna go and sit now, and Jim's gonna play Uncharted 4 and I'm just going to watch him. It's one of those games that I wouldn't play myself because I'll probably just freak out, but at least I get to watch Jim and I get to experience the story without freaking out. Uncharted time.
Comfy time.
Yeah, very comfortable time. Right, pick up the pile of grapes instead of a pile of chocolate this time.
See the power of grapes.
The pile.
No.
Hold on. Good morning. I've decided I'm going to blitz the house this morning. I've started, done a little bit of washing up and cleaned the general areas, but I want to give everywhere a good sort out. I'm just fed up of rubbish. I'm fed up of having no space for things as well. Like here, for example, my kitchen's just, it's not got that much workspace and that many cupboards. And that's washing up that I've just done, taking up all those sections. So it's just difficult because that's the area I've got to store everything. So I end up having things on top of the microwave up here, taking up some of the work surface there because there's just nowhere to store things. And then obviously we've got a big air fryer thing there as well. I don't really know whether I'll be able to find places for these things, but I want to try and just put things away so we've got more worktop space. And I'm just fed up of clutter basically. Down there on the floor I've got some drinks that just don't have anywhere to go in the cupboards, they can't fit. I don't know, I just feel like this kitchen's messy, and it's not just the kitchen, it's the rest of the house. I just feel like I need to have a good sort out and see whether I can minimalise my home a little bit more. And now is the best time, I think. So let's see how far I get. Just getting ready for my morning run this morning. It's, well, it's 10 o'clock. I had planned to go a little bit earlier than this, to be honest, because I need to do a run and yoga today. I've been alternating run, yoga, but then yesterday I did a yoga session, but it wasn't like a full on yoga session. It was kind of like a pose breakdown, so I was learning how to do the poses without injuring myself, how to do them properly, but I felt like I hadn't had a proper workout, and then I could have done another one, but then I was hungry, so I made dinner instead. It's really nice this morning to wake up to a very clean kitchen because I had a good sort out yesterday, and then after dinner I also cleaned everywhere, which was really helpful because I just don't do that normally. I leave the washing up to the morning, but I've got to say it was very, very nice this morning to wake up and come to the kitchen and have a nice breakfast without having to worry about doing the washing up and everything first. I always kind of stall when I say come to the kitchen, because I really want to say come down to the kitchen. I live in a bungalow. I've lived in a bungalow all my life, but I still feel like saying down to the kitchen, but it's not, it's just on the same level, isn't it? So just go to the kitchen. Anyway, I was like the feeling of come downstairs, just because I live in a bungalow. I like that feeling. I'm gonna go for my run now. I'm gonna go for a 5k. I've had to put a little bit of sun cream on because actually, as you can see, it's really, really bright this morning, so I feel like it's, yeah, I feel like I definitely need to protect my skin this morning. I'm gonna go for a 5k. Try. The other day I went for a 5k, but then I only did 4 because I went really, really fast as I could go anyway, and then at 4 I just collapsed and was like, I can't run any further. What have I done? So I think I'll try and take it slow today. In a couple of days, I'm gonna go out on another 10k run. Yeah, I'm just trying to build up to get used to going for 10ks, because it's always just been, I've done about 5 maybe in my life. So yeah, I just want to try and make it like a weekly thing of going for a 10k on a Sunday maybe. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's get this 5k done. Good morning. I'm just looking at the calendar to see what day it is. Saturday. It's Saturday. I'm saying morning. It's 12:30, right? I'm gonna make some cup of tea, and I'm making me and Jim some lunch because it's not mornings. Morning's happened, and we've spent the morning doing loads and loads of housework. I have blitzed 2 more rooms, just completely like pulled the bed away from the wall and dusted and hoovered and mopped behind there and everything. I couldn't be bothered filming it because it was just such a task that I just wanted to get it done, and I couldn't be lugging the camera around and making sure that I looked presentable at the same time. I just didn't have it in me this morning. Yeah, all done now. We've showered, and I've put like a little bit of mascara on, and I'm back in my dressing gown because we were just having a conversation about this. It's so difficult to imagine actually, like, I know I've put some jeans on to like go to the shop for an hour or 2, but to actually think about getting dressed for work or putting jeans on for an entire day is not a fun prospect. I don't like that idea at all. I just make the tea, so I've got some washing to sort out and hang up. Just yoga for me today because I did a run yesterday and also yoga. And, you know, I was basically ready to walk out the house and run. Well, my headphones weren't charged, so I had to put them on charge. So I did yoga instead, and I did the hardest yoga I've ever done. And then I went for a run, so I was pretty exhausted yesterday. I'm like, oh, muscles are a little bit achy. Kind of hard to hold this camera up right now. They're a little bit achy today. So I'm gonna do some light yoga. I'm gonna do some light yoga later on, and then tomorrow I'm gonna attempt my 10k run. So we'll see how I get on with that. Right, let's get this lunch on. If you have been amazing and made it this far to the very last few seconds of my vlog, thank you very much for watching, and I hope it was enjoyable. Hopefully I will do another weekly vlog in a few more days, maybe take a few days break again, see how it goes. Don't know what else I've got planned really. I've kind of run out of DIY projects at the moment. So if you've got any ideas, let me know and I'll see what I can get on with. I've got a lot of paint still left, but don't have any more walls left to paint unless I repaint them, which Jim hates me doing. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video.